Welcome to the video, bro. Welcome to the video. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people think, especially people who I don't even know. People who are below me, not to sound egotistical, but I mean like people who are less accomplished, less successful, less attractive, less in shape. Like, just know that, bro, you should never care what people think or say about you, especially when you don't even know who they are. They don't really know who you are. Or if they're not the type of person you'd want to be like. Like, if this is somebody who you don't even admire, you won't even care about their opinion. Okay. I'm going to give you some examples, bro. Like, for example, today I was at the gym. I'm in the sauna, right? And for me, the sauna is a place to chill. It's a place to relax. It's a place to find peace and cool off. Well, heat up, obviously sweat, but like just cool down and just meditate, right? So I'm in the sauna. There's four dudes, right? Including me, another dude, and some other guy. This other guy has his freaking fire department walkie-talkie just on blast inside the sauna, and I'm like thinking to myself, like, why is this dude doing this? Like, where no one in here is talking, no one in here is making any sound. We're all just keeping to ourselves, and then you got this idiot, inconsiderate, just bringing all the troubles of the world into the sauna. We got a like, you hear that radio talk on a walkie-talkie, like a dispatcher, right? And I'm just like, I looked over, I was like, bro, I don't want to hear that. He started getting all butthurt. What do you? I'm on duty. I'm like, I don't care, bro. This is a place where like, no one in here is making any noise. Why do you have a walkie-talkie in here? He's like, oh, well, why are you being so aggressive? I think you should take it down a notch, buddy. And I was just like, bro, if you think this is aggressive, you don't even know what aggressive is. He's like, oh, I've been in the fireman for 20 years. I've seen a lot. I'm like, bro, I don't care what you've been doing I don't care what you've been doing for how long you've been doing it. You're fat, by the way. This guy's in the sauna, gut hanging over his belt, over his shorts. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but I don't want to be an asshole. So I was just like, all right, bro, like, do what you want to do. I'm just giving you some food for thought. Like, you should like not bring that in here. And he's like, oh no, I've been coming to the gym for 5 years and no one's ever complained. I said, I'm not complaining, bro. I'm making an observation and I'm telling you something that you should take into consideration moving forward. But I'm not complaining. He's like, do you want to call my boss and complain to him? I said, bro, I already told you I'm not complaining, bro. I don't care, bro. Like, but you should think like, why are you doing this? And he's like, acting all fucking butthurt and weird and couldn't even come up with a fucking response. And I'm like, all right, dude, like, just do what you want to do. He's like, bro, like, like, is it really an issue? I was like, nah, dude, I don't care. Just whatever, do what you want to do. And then I like opened up the conversation just to make sure he wasn't like sad, because I'm like, I'm not trying to like have friction with this guy. So I was just like, bro, like, if you want to make noise, why don't you talk to somebody in here? Like, if he's like, well, I might get a call. I'm like, bro, like, no one in here is bringing their work into the sauna. Like, how dumb are you? You feel what I'm saying? So the whole point of this story is, I didn't care what this dude said. I didn't care what he thought. One of these other little broads in the sauna, some little skinny twig boy, had the nerve to say something. He's like, I don't really mind. I was like, bro, say it with your chest. He didn't say shit after that. And I was just like, bro, I don't care what you have. I don't care what you mind or you don't. I don't care. I care. This is me. This is me. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying go out and about and cause conflict or confront people, but you can't be afraid of what someone's going to say or what someone's going to think about what you do or what you say. At least I stood on business. At least I represented and I told them, like, this is not cool, bro. Like, and we got into a kind of a conversation about like what it's like to be a fireman. And I'm like, do you really love to do that? I'm like, was that your dream? And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, how's your life? Like, ask him about his car, ask him about his wife. It was low key kind of lame. Feel what I'm saying? Especially because he had a huge gut. And I was like, so why'd you come in the sauna? He goes, I'm part of the routine, sweat it out. I'm like, sweat what out? I'm like, do you do drugs? Like, do you drink? What do you mean? He's like, oh, drugs, definitely no. I'm like, oh, so you drink? He's like, I mean, like not regularly. I said, well, what does that mean? He said, whenever on my days off. I said, oh, okay, so you drink. Got it. That makes sense. That explains why you have a huge belly because your beer goes straight to it. I get it. And I wouldn't want to be anything like you, bro. So realistically, I feel like I'm in the right now. He's like, oh, yeah, what do you do? I said, this is what I do. I talk to dudes and then show them where their flaws are. I talk to guys and I show them how to improve and become the best version of themselves. That's what I do. He's like, oh, cool. I mean, wow. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, well, and he couldn't really say shit. And because I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah. Like, what does that mean? I was like, what, you don't speak English, bro? Yes. Yeah, it means yes. It's a synonym for agreement. Like, what are you dumb? And he's like, just looking at me like a freaking idiot. So this is just an example to tell you, bro, like you can't really be afraid to stand on your own business, stand on your own principles, even if you stand alone. You can't be afraid of what people are going to say to you, what they're thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? Now, it all ended peacefully, realistically. He was like, all right, man, God bless. You know what I'm saying? And he asked me like a couple of questions. He's like, bro, like, why are you asking me about, my car? And I was like, bro, because it matters. He's like, it doesn't matter, bro. You keep going back to like to material things and money. And like, I'm like, yeah, bro, because like, well, I'm like, well, why do you go to work? You know what I'm saying? Like, people are so dumb. Here's the thing, bro. Life's not all about money. Life's not all about anything. It's what you're doing in the moment. That's what it's about in that moment. When you're with your family, it's all about family. When you're working and grinding and getting to the bag, it's all about the money. When you're at the gym, it's all about the workout. When you're in the sauna, it's all about the sweat and the chill. Like, people are so small and short-sighted and don't understand anything. And I'm just like, bro, what a numbskull. You know what I'm saying? Like, what a dipshit, bro. So that's one example. Okay. You can't be afraid of what people are going to say, what people are going to think about you. When you go out in public, when you're out to eat, when you're at the mall, when you're shopping, no matter what, even on social media, bro, like people don't even really care about you that deeply. They're not even thinking about you as much as you think they are. So go about your day, do what you want to do. As long as it's not hurting anybody, you're not hurting yourself, you're not ruining anything, it's not immoral. Just go about your day. Stop being afraid to take action or to say things. Stop being afraid to do what you want to do. Right? I mean, keep God in the picture. Put God first. Like, allow God to guide you into what you should do and shouldn't do. But don't be afraid, bro. And don't care what these opinions of other people like are coming across as. Like, we don't care what people are thinking or saying about us. Like, sore kind of from the gym, but yeah, bro. That was nice. Just keep that in mind, bro. Like, as long as you believe in what you're doing, as long as you appreciate you and you are in the right in your mind and like you really genuinely believe and through God, like in the name of Jesus, you're acting righteously, like your intentions are pure, your intentions are positive, bro. People are going to be upset. People are going to be butthurt. People are going to get mad at you. They're not going to understand when you're doing well, when you're happy, when you're full of joy, especially in today's world. There's so much going on. They're not going to understand why you're the way you are. They're not going to understand how you're successful, how you're winning, how life is just going so well for you. And if life isn't going well for you, well, then you need to start some type of a coaching program. I would recommend reaching out to me. You know what I'm saying? You can join my coaching program. We literally work one-on-one, just like this. I talk to you once per week. We got group calls as well. And it's everything mindset, fitness, nutrition, etc. So I literally show you what I do. I essentially take you under my wing and I coach you. 1 month is only $299. 3 months is only $750. 6 months is $1299, and the full year is only $1999. So less than $2,000 for the whole entire year. And you need to invest in yourself. So many of you especially, bro, you're like, oh, you're like stuck. You don't know what to do. You keep running in circles. You're in this cycle. You need to invest and get closer to people who have the results that you want, who are living the life that you want, who can help you get the results, who have some skin in the game. That's what I've done. I've invested in so many mentors, so many programs, so many courses in myself. And it always comes back. 10x. If you don't invest in you, bro, you don't believe in you. You don't even think you're worth anything. You don't think you're valuable if you don't invest in and put money into your endeavors, into your business, into your personal brand. Like, that's what it's all about, G. but you're afraid. Like, oh, what if? You're so afraid of what people are going to say, think, and all their opinions about, what you can, if you post this, if you say that, if you do this, if you go there. Like, you care too much about everybody else that you're literally letting these other people who don't even care about you dictate your reality. I encourage you to take back your control, take back your willpower, right? Find the willpower and do what your intentions tell you to do. Do what you're intended to do. Tap into source, hit the workout, raise your frequency, listen to the inner voice, your voice inside of your head. That voice inside your head is the authentic voice of God. Okay. Your consciousness, right? Your conscious is the authentic voice of God. So just listen, find a still spot and just be quiet and try to shut your brain off and listen for a sign. You'll know what to do. You'll know where to go. And you'll be so tapped into the divine and on your purpose that you'll know 100% you're doing the right thing. So what people do or say or think about you, it won't even matter. It'll be completely irrelevant because you know what you're doing between you and God. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it comes down to, bro. And I had a lot. I used to care what people thought, like, kind of, but not really. I really never really cared. I just kind of wanted to show people that, like, hey, I don't care, right? So it's kind of like a paradox, because I cared so much to show people how much I didn't care. You feel what I'm saying? And that sounds like naive or whatever. Like, I'm not saying don't care, like, to the point where you're just like YOLO, like, disrespecting people, and like, don't do anything crazy, bro. And be willing to take constructive criticism. Be willing to listen. But just remember, does that person have the results that you want? Are they the type of person that you really admire? If not, then their opinion shouldn't really hold that much weight. All right. Man up. Oh, and before I go, follow me on Instagram, Wealthy Westbrooks, link in the description. Go get some Tiege Hanley. Like, go take care of your skin, man. I got the skincare system. I've been working on it. I think my skin's starting to look a lot better. Right now, you're going to get 40% off your first box plus $20 off for life when you become a member at Tiege Hanley. So you can hit that link in the description. Get your system started, get your skincare, get your glow on. You know what I'm saying? Link in the description for my book, New You Now, A Guide to Amazing Improvement. Make sure you get your copy. It's on Amazon. Start with that. Like I said, you can also join my coaching programs. I've got a variety of coaching programs. If those are too steep for you, the price point, I get it. I also have a monthly mentorship. It's only $49 per month. Contact me, send me a message, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah. Love you guys. Peace.